So I am Makoto from TPF, the Perl Foundation, and I am going to talk about our summer activities with Jason McIntosh and Stefan. First of all, by summer, I am trying to say it is May through September. If you are coming from the southern hemisphere, it means winter for you. And if you are, far, then welcome to the conference. The next slide. Yes. So in summer, we do a lot of internship-ish things. Google Summer of Code, Google Season of Docs, and outreach. What we do depends on year. This year, we are doing the bottom two. The last year, we did outreach. And next year, I want to do all three. But to make it happen, I need volunteers, which I will talk in a minute. So what do we do? One by one. Google Summer of Code. It is a paid internship. So basically Google hires interns and they pay, and then they work for 3 months on Perl or Raku projects. And it is open for students. And if you go to the next slide, here's what we did recently. So as you can see, we hire we take volunteer mentor, then we hire interns, then we match, and then work on the project. So that is Google Summer of Docs, Google Summer of Code. Now, Google Season of Docs. We have Jason working with us to organize this. So I will let him speak.
All right, thank you, Makoto. Yes, Season of Docs is a Google program where they offer funds to a number of open source organizations to assist with a documentation project. This is a little different from Summer of Code. Instead of working with interns newer to programming, organizations are expected to use the granted funds to hire professional technical writers. This year, with the blessing of both the Perl Steering Council and the Perl Foundation, I pitched Google a project for auditing Perl's core documentation. They ended up selecting this as one of 30 projects they would fund for 2021's Season of Docs. So for this project, the Perl Foundation has hired Hawar Latif Khan, a technical writer and communication specialist. Hawar is a Season of Docs veteran. He has delivered a documentation audit last year for the ESLint project. And he began his work last month, and we're all pretty stoked about it. And I think we'll have a little bit to say about how you can get involved at the end of this lightning talk. Thanks.
Thank you, Jason. And then moving on. Outreach is something similar to Google Summer of Code. It is also paid internship, 3 months. It used to target women, but they grew to invite other diversity categories. And likewise, if you go to the next slide, we do have a number of projects. And actually, right after me, Stefan is going to talk about open food facts, which he is working on with intern this year. And we get good feedback from interns. You don't have to read everything now, but basically interns learn Perl or Raku, and then they learn new technology, and then they add value to the Perl and Raku community, and then they graduate. So again, Stefan will talk more about outreach program he's working on this year. But before that, we are looking for volunteers every year. So if you want to help, we are looking for mentor for outreach and Google Summer of Code. And talk to me for Perl, talk to JJ for Raku. Google Season of Docs, talk to Jason McIntosh if you are Perl subject matter expert. Thank you.